haven't really planned anything to say, I must admit. I'm just sort of thinking on my foot here, or going out on a limb, as you might say. Actually, I did try and write some funny stuff about being an amputee, but got completely stumped. Oh well, if I'm shit, who's going to complain? It's politically incorrect to criticise a disabled person when they're doing their best, so I should be fine. However, we could all just ignore the golden rule about not laughing at a cripple for the next 5 minutes. That would be really helpful. Saying that, 5 minutes is actually the longest I can be up here for, because I clearly stated in my disability claim form I can only stand up. Any longer on stage, my benefits will get cut. So I lost my leg 7 years ago, crossing the road without looking. At the exact same moment I was crossing the road, a 32-ton dumper truck was coming along. Now he was going really fast. He must have been doing 6 miles an hour. Okay, so not that fast at all, really. But in my defence, it was literally the biggest thing on the road that day. And that does make me feel a little bit proud. I mean, imagine losing a leg to a Ford KA or a bloody smart car. That was shameful. I'd like to have got up and hopped it off out of sheer embarrassment. One thing you will learn about me during this set is that when it comes to amputee banter, I'm not very easily offended. You can call me hop along, peg leg, pogo stick, absolutely fine. There is, however, one word I cannot stand, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the I word. Inspirational. Horrible word, horrible. But people can be unintentionally offensive. Like when someone says, "Oh, I've left my phone at home today. It feels like I'm missing a limb." Yeah, because that's exactly what missing a limb feels like. No, really. I mean, I remember lying there in the road 7 years ago, waiting for the 32-ton truck to reverse off my foot, looking up at the sky, watching the air ambulance coming in to land, thinking to myself, have I left my phone at home today? It sure feels like I have. Came round from the amputation surgery a few hours later, all disorientated, shouting, "Somebody phone my leg, I think it's missing." So that's unintentionally offensive. Then on the flip side, I have to deal with people who try too hard to be kind and considerate and just come across patronising. For example, I got an email at work the other day warning me about the client site we're visiting next week. Apparently their meeting room's on the 3rd floor and they don't have a lift. Will I be okay with the stairs? I'm an amputee, Susan, not a Dalek. Patronising bitch. You're just jealous ever since you heard about my half-price leg waxes. So I was playing disabled top trumps on the tube the other day. I'm quite competitive at this. On this occasion, my opponent wasn't disabled, she was heavily pregnant. One empty seat left. We both went for the same seat. Stopped, looked at each other awkwardly, and I weighed up the situation in my head mathematically. I thought, well, she's technically 1.5 people. I'm, I don't know, 3/4 of a person. I haven't really got a leg to stand on here. So I did the right thing. I went home and came off the pill. So you might be surprised to learn I'm not single. My boyfriend swept me off my foot 2 years ago. We met on an online dating site. My user profile name was Sex on Leg. But 2 years down the line, we've reached that stage where we're looking for ways to spice things up in the bedroom. Sadly, the novelty of being able to literally spread my legs further than any woman he's ever been with is wearing thin. One in the bedroom, the other in the ensuite. Able-bodied couples to keep the passion alive after 2 years. So what hope have I got, really? I mean, you think it's unsexy taking your socks off before making love, yeah? Try removing a leg. So I said to him, why don't we film ourselves having sex and then watch it back together? He said, no thank you, love, I'm not really into watching amputee porn. I said, all right, what about a threesome? He said, nah, that'd be more like a 2.5-some, wouldn't really count, would it? But at the end of the day, it's great to have met somebody who sees past my disability. Of course, it's no different to dating an able-bodied person. Well, there is one main difference, and that is when he gets up for a piss in the night, he always shouts, "It's only me, love!" in case I mistake him for an intruder and try and